Hi, I'm Rebecca Bobola from Bobola Farms and Florist in Dover, Delaware. I'm Delaware Farm Bureau's Women's Committee Kent County Chair. Today we are reading Chicks and Chickens by Gail Gibbons. Chickens are birds. Birds sing in different ways. These are the ways that chickens sing. Cheep, cheep, cluck, cock-a-doodle-doo. There are many differences between chicks, hens, and roosters. These are some of them. Chickens evolved from wild jungle fowl in Southeast Asia. They can't fly great distances because their wings are too weak. People probably began to tame wild fowl for their eggs and meat during prehistoric times. Stories from China tell of people raising chickens about 4,000 years ago. Today, many chickens are raised on farms. They lay eggs that people eat. Others are raised for their meat. There are about 113 different breeds of chickens. A breed is a group of animals that shares many of the same features. In chickens, it can be types of combs, skin colors, feather colors, and patterns. A few chickens are raised as pets. Some chickens are entered in contests. Here are some roosters of some common breeds. Roosters are more colorful than hens. Most breeds are named for the area where they were first developed. Depending on its breed, an adult chicken may weigh between 4 pounds and 10 pounds. Chickens are always pecking and scratching at the ground, eating a little at a time. On small farms, some owners let their chickens roam. They hunt for seeds, small plants, fruits, berries, insects, and worms. Because these chickens are able to move about freely, they are called free-range chickens. On large chicken farms where chickens are raised in pens or cages, the owners feed the chickens chicken food. The chickens are always able to drink from waterers. In order for a chicken to drink water, it must toss its head back and let the water trickle down its throat. Chicken food is a combination of corn, grains, meat, fish, vitamins, and minerals. Chickens don't have teeth to chew their food. Instead, the food travels to a pouch in the throat called a crop. In the stomach, the food mixes with digestive juices and enters the gizzard. The gizzard contains pieces of sand and small pebbles the chicken has eaten. These are called grit. The grit and the walls of the gizzard grind the food into small pieces. Chickens use their beaks to clean their feathers. This is called preening. They also take dust baths to get rid of any insects bothering them. Chickens don't have a good sense of smell or taste. They do have very good hearing. During the day, they have excellent eyesight. When nighttime comes to a small farm, the chickens are put in a chicken coop. They sleep up on a perch. This is called roosting. Chickens don't have good night vision. Inside their coop, they're safe from any nighttime enemies such as weasels, foxes, and raccoons. Chickens prefer to be together in small groups called flocks. The leader pecks at the other chickens to let them know who is boss. That chicken's at the head of the pecking order. Cock-a-doodle-doo. This sound is often heard at dawn and in the evening. This sound, called crowing, is made by a rooster. A rooster usually watches over and protects a group of 12 to 20 hens. Roosters don't like other roosters and often fight each other. Many farmers raise hens to lay eggs. Some breeds of hens lay white eggs. Others lay brown eggs. A few breeds lay green or blue eggs. A hen usually lays no more than 1 egg a day. Here's how it happens. The egg cells travel from the ovary into the oviduct. The albumin, the white fluid found inside an egg, is created in the oviduct. The thin lining found inside the eggshell forms around the albumin. Then the shell forms. The hen lays her egg, and from the beginning to end, this process takes about 24 hours. Eggs should be gathered from the nest in the chicken coop twice a day. This makes the hens want to keep laying eggs. During the winter, in cold climates, hens stop laying eggs until springtime. A rooster does not need to mate with a hen for her to lay eggs. When a rooster mates with a hen, the egg cells inside her become fertile. After mating, a hen prepares her nest by pulling twigs, feathers, bits of hay, and leaves around her. Only fertilized egg cells can become chicks. Here's how it happens. Several egg cells, one at a time, travel from the ovary into the oviduct. The egg cells become fertile. The albumin, the white fluid found inside an egg, is created in the oviduct. The thin lining found inside the eggshell forms around the albumin, and then the shell forms. A hen lays her first egg 24 hours after the egg cells are fertilized. Each day the hen lays another egg. Usually there are 6 to 20 eggs. Any group of eggs in a nest is called a clutch. After the hen has laid all her eggs, she sits on them gently, turning the eggs over now and then, keeping them warm all over. Warming the eggs is called incubation. The mother hen incubates her eggs for about is growing inside each egg. When the incubated eggs are about 3 weeks old, the brooding mother hears a cheeping sound. The eggshell of one of the eggs begins to crack. A chick, using its egg tooth, a sharp part of its beak, is breaking out of its shell. The other eggs begin to hatch too. At first, the chicks are wet and sticky. They are very tired. Soon they dry and have fluffy yellow feathers called down. They become stronger. They can see and hear and begin to move about. The chicks make a cheeping sound to let their mother know where they are. The mother hen clucks and drops food in front of them. Chicks can eat the same food as their mothers. In a few weeks, the chicks are bigger, but their mother still protects them. The chicks have grown feathers. In a few months, these young chickens will look like their mother or father. A female chicken will be able to lay her first eggs when she's about 5 months old. Female chickens less than 6 months old are called pullets. After that, they are called hens. Male chickens less than a year old are called cockerels, after that they are called roosters. There are more than 10 billion chickens in the world. Gathering eggs on small farms. The eggs are gathered by hand twice a day from the hen's nest. The eggs are washed, rinsed, and dried, and they're placed in a refrigerator to be kept and used later. Sometimes the owners place the extra eggs into cartons to be sold at farm stands. Gathering eggs on large farms. The eggs are laid and rolled down the sloping floors of the cages. The eggs are washed, rinsed, and dried. Then the eggs are rolled over bright lights. This is called candling. Workers are able to see through the shells to make sure there are no imperfections. The eggs are weighed and separated according to size. Next, they're packed into cartons or crates to be shipped to stores. Cow chickens are raised on a large farm for their meat. Many chickens begin their lives at special farms called chicken hatcheries. These farms often use special machines called incubators to keep the eggs warm. When the eggs hatch, the chicks are raised in large groups. The chickens live in chicken barns and are fed and given water by machines. At any one time, a large commercial farm may have 10,000 to 100,000 chickens. Chicken tracks. Mother hens cluck to communicate to their chicks. A deep cluck means follow me. A high-pitched cluck means food. Chicks can recognize their own mother's cluck. Hens and roosters may live to be about 12 years old. The heaviest chicken ever weighed, a white sully, was 22 pounds. The shell of an egg is strong. When it's pointed end up, it can support up to 9 pounds before breaking. A miniature chicken of a standard breed is called a bantam. The most eggs ever laid by a chicken in 1 year was 371. The heaviest chicken egg ever weighed was 13 ounces. The largest chicken egg ever laid was 12 inches long. Each year in the United States, about 250 million hens lay about 80 billion eggs. At Easter, some people like dyeing and decorating chicken eggs. There are Easter egg hunts. The end.